Hey guys, and welcome to a new World of Tanks gameplay video. And in this replay I'm playing my AMX 1390, doing my daily double on it with crew XP. And before you start flaming, yes, I'm using gold ammo only. We train as we play. I'm not grinding this, obviously. I can't afford to grind with gold ammo. But you know, I can afford to do a couple daily doubles a day with light tanks with some gold ammo and my badge head, of course. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna go to the middle of this map. We're on port starting from the south side, and the middle is perfect for a light tank with an autoloader because well, even without an autoloader it's a good spot because you can you know, with a fast agile tank you can use all these ditches here and these bumps in the terrain as cover, and you can just poke out, take a couple of shots, fall back into safety to reload. You know, often on this map the team starting in the north side rush hard on the 8 line, and then you can just, you know, take a good couple of shots in their side, and then you'll have a perfect crossfire. Also, you can use these train carriages here as RT cover. It's all just about the maneuvering here in this small confined space. You can use these bushes as camo for spotting. So it's got a lot of options here in such a small area on the map. I'm not going to be talking too much about this game. I'm not going to be showing anything new, just a good AMX 1390 game. And well, as you can see, I'm using gold ammo, as I said before. I'm not shooting anything that I wouldn't be able to penetrate without gold ammo. What it does is it keeps you on the high side of your penetration potential. So just to make sure that I don't get any unlucky bounces on sides of tanks. But what I wanted to talk about is me and Genesis, we're starting our own ESL team. Of course, not only ESL, just 7 versus 7 and tier 8 in general. So we're also thinking ahead to the 2013 Euro Steel Championship. You maybe saw my video of the last 2012 Euro Steel Championship in Team Oamami, which was a team that we only got together like 3 days before the playoffs started, or like you know, a day before the end of the subscriptions there ended. And I just thought, you know, if we did it back then so well, we kicked some of the best teams in Europe out of the game there, and we almost made it to Moscow. We only failed against OMY. We were 2 close battles. I just thought, you know, if this year we would take it a bit more serious and not take it as a complete joke, thinking, you know, there's no way in hell us noobs could do it anyway, then you know, we might get somewhere. Of course, the competition has become a lot more difficult than last year as well, but you know, we were just thinking, let's get our own team together, and instead of all those other ESL and tournament teams that we've been in, just, you know, manage it ourselves and actually train. And I've been talking to some other 7 versus 7 teams, and they said, you know, if you get a team together, we'd be happy to do some sparring and training together. So you know, we've been talking about what exactly me and Genesis, what we wanted to do. And basically I'm gonna post a link in the video description, and I want you guys to take a look at it. And if you think you're you know, you have what we want from the people on our team, then you can just mail me your application. What we're basically looking for is people who are willing and able to train 3 or 4 evenings a week. You know, 1 hour, an hour and a half, 2 hour, depending. You know, just active people, good players, of course, obviously, but we're not looking for your usual unicorns. You know, we're not looking for the best players in the world. We're looking for people who show either a lot of potential or have you know, a good and of course have a good sense of team play, a lot of activity as well, as I said before. You know, just the main thing we're looking for is just people with a good sense of team play, because that's of course everything. And you don't need to be the best player in the world, and you don't need to, you know, be the best one-on-one player, because we'll be teaching you everything we know, and we'll be glad to teach us everything that you know. So you know, we want to kind of create an environment where people learn from each other. Couple good tacticians, you know, also specialists. Maybe that's what we're looking for. People who are maybe not the best players overall, but are really good in one specific class of vehicle. So RT specialists, heavy specialists, light tank specialists, etc. So again, just take a look at that topic that I will link you to in the video description, and I hope I'll hear from some of you guys. And if we think that you have what we are looking for, then we'll contact you, we'll get you in a random battle and play a couple games with you just to see what kind of a player is he, etc., etc. But enough about that. So let's go back to the video. I've been just basically holding this middle area together with that TD there and that heavy, just taking opportunity shots, waiting for enemies to look the other way, getting a couple shots off inner side, going back to reload, etc. And now here's this Object 268, very aggressive, and I'm not reloaded yet, but I'm just gonna start circling him anyway to keep his gun away from our E4 and wait, just circle him until I'm reloaded. I can do that. I'm more agile than him, but our own E4 tracks me. Luckily he doesn't do any damage, but team team shots, this is not nice. Luckily I have a repair kit and I can just keep driving and circling this Object 268 until I'm reloaded, and I can just finish him off here. And I'm just gonna ignore the M48 button, maybe draw some attention to me, and so that our E100 and I7 here behind him can get into his back and finish him off, because I know I'm not gonna be reloaded anyway. So I'm just gonna keep on driving. And I'm gonna get in the back of that I7, he's the last enemy tank alive, so I'm just gonna get close to him, wait till I'm reloaded, and get as close to him as possible before I start shooting, because this gun is so inaccurate on the move. You really have to be right next to your enemy. But then he starts moving into those, in between those train carriages, where which kind of restricts my maneuvering, my movement. And also at this point he's so low health, I'm just gonna unload on him and then get a couple stupid unaimed bounces on his side of his turret and everything. But I'm thinking, these heavies are right behind him. If I don't just unload on him as quickly as possible, they're gonna kill him anyway. So it doesn't matter that I bounced quite a few shots on him as a noob, but it was just a matter of time before he was dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. And the game's done. GW type E will die in a second. There you go. And that's it basically. Nothing very exciting, nothing new, but you can see quite a good game. 5,374 damage, 5.2k doubled. Almost credits is irrelevant. I've had quite a good win streak today. 30 wins out of 34 battles, over 1k average XP, so it's quite good. So again, take a look at that recruitment topic, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.